Thank you, Kim. Fellow Toastmasters and the guests. It's late 80s. I am teenager. I live with my parents in this huge apartment building. It looks like Matchbox. It's 16 floor high, 95 apartments in the building. I have seen so many people coming and going, moving in, moving out. I don't know any of them. One day, I hear outside the big commotion, loud voices. Yeah, I want to see what's going on there. Go to the window. I see new family is moving in. I knew at that time, I'm not the only one who is looking and checking out what kind of people they are. They were loud. They had lots of boxes, furniture on the sideways, people running back and forth, cars are coming, dropping more boxes. I was not the only one who was looking there. But I am only one who can get that day and connect it to this story that I'm going to tell you today. The family who moved in that day, they were gypsies, nice people. I got to know them really well. I got to know them because there was a girl. She was 5 years old at that time. I would come home from her work. She would be by herself, sitting outside, no friends. She would like to come and talk to me. I didn't have a time for her. Time went by, and she wanted to get to know me more. She would come to my apartment. She would ask, "Can you read me a story?" Yes, I can read a story. Can you teach me how to read? Yes, I can teach how to read. Can you teach maybe how to write? Maybe just first letters from alphabet to write? Yeah. I gave her time. I was telling her fairy tales the same way how my grandma was telling me when I was 5 years old. We became great friends. I know my little friend, but unfortunately her family had to move again. I didn't see her. Years went by. I moved. I didn't go to the new apartment. I didn't move to a new place. I moved from Latvia. I came here to the United States. My life became like a gypsy. In the first 8 years, I lived in California, Kansas City, back California, Vancouver, Texas, North Carolina. I was like gypsy family, taking my kids, my dogs, changing the schools for my children. But every summer I would go back to Latvia, and I remember the one summer I was walking down the street, and I just feel somebody's hugging me. I look down. It's not anymore the 5-year-old girl. It's the 10-year-old young lady. She just saw me on the street. She came in to give me a hug. She looks at me, just says hi, and takes off. That was my friend Yolanta, who I knew since she was 5. Years later, when I asked my mom, "Mom, do you know what's going on with my friend, my little gypsy girlfriend, Yolanta?" My mom just told me that something bad happened. Yolanta's family, when they moved to the new house, the house burned down with all the family members. Only the girl survived. I never saw her. I came back that year. I was living my life as a gypsy, moving. My last move was into the Kiri, rental place. And then we decided Raleigh is a place where to raise your children. We are going to stay here. We bought a house. Now it's our moving day. We are moving. We got the cars, we have the boxes on the sideway, the furniture on the roads, yelling, screaming, everything like a moving day. I see the car pulling in the front of the house, next to the sign, house for rent. I don't remember real estate agent telling us that somebody is coming to look at the house. I'm like, look, that's okay. The young couple gets out and they just come to us and they apologizing. They said, we were driving by, we saw this sign, the house is for rent. We were on a mission, away from this country. We were somewhere on a mission working with the orphanage. And while we were gone, our house burned down. We need desperately to find a place where to stay. Yeah, you're welcome, just walk around, look at the house. Then they somehow noticed that we speak with accent. And they came and, before they were leaving, they asked us, are you from Latvia? Yes, we are Latvians. And then the story that they said, what happened. They have been working for this mission in Latvia with the orphanage children in Latvia. And while they were there, the house burned down here in Raleigh. And that's why they are looking for the house. I moved. We didn't get exchange the information. I moved to my house. But that lady somehow did find me, and she wanted to contact me, and she asked me if I can give some advice, because she got to know one young lady back home in Latvia from the orphanage, and she wants to sponsor that young lady to be able to come here to the United States to go to school, to go to college, and start a new life. I went to talk to that person who wanted to meet me. And then she starts telling me the girl who she wants to sponsor, she's a gypsy girl. Her parents died in a terrible accident. The house burned down. And the girl's name is Yolanda. I knew that it's the same girl. I did promise, I said, we will be back in Latvia. We will go talk to the people in that orphanage. And we started to help that orphanage place. But I didn't see Yolanda there when I was there. I haven't seen Yolanda. I lost the touch with the lady who wanted to sponsor Yolanda and bring it her here. But I know that probably someday I will maybe walk somewhere and I will get a hug. And it's not going to be 5-year-old, 10-year-old. She's going to be like a 25-year-old girl, maybe older. But I know it might come that day.